had a lip color on, forget it. I was not happy with it and I'm taking it off. Hey guys, it's V. Today I have a super fun video for you guys. If you couldn't tell, there's something very different about my face. I look a little bit more imperfect than I usually do. I don't have any foundation on. I actually normally film these videos with no makeup on at all, but I just got off work and I want to film this. So I do have some eye makeup on, but other than that, nothing else on my face. I've rinsed it all off and washed my face. So today I have a super fun charcoal polish strip video for you guys because I love these. I just love them. I love doing charcoal pour strips. You guys like watching them, so I figure let's do another one. This one is the Sephora brand charcoal nose strip, and it got some pretty good reviews on Sephora's website. This runs for about $3 a piece, and I will insert a little timestamp right here for those of you that want to get in on the action. I'm going to try to do that in my pour strip videos just in case you don't want to hear me talk about the product before I put it on, which is what I do. I like to do it, so I will leave a timestamp for you guys. So let's read what's on the back of the packaging here. Like I said, this does run $3. I've only seen it on the website so far, but I'm sure the stores are going to be having it soon. It says charcoal, a veritable detox. Is that what it says? Yeah, veritable. A veritable detox star has increased the powers of the... Okay, take two. Charcoal, a veritable detox star, has incredible powers of absorption and cleaning. Thanks to its porous surface, it literally draws out impurities and pollutants like a magnet. It works. A strip enriched with charcoal extract effectively... Holy crap, they are using so many words that are so hard to say close together. A strip enriched with charcoal extract effectively removes blackheads and unclogs pores. Always with the text messages while I'm filming. I don't get text messages like all day long, and then while I'm filming it's like 30 freaking text messages. Effectively removes blackheads and unclogs pores and eliminates impurities and excess sebum for the skin that is smooth and clear and more radiant. Which is always what I'm down for. I want the most radiant nose that could possibly exist. So this works just like any other pore strip. It says remove makeup and cleanse the nose, remove the transparent protective film, apply the strip onto damp skin with the black side against the nose, moisten the nose again so that the patch adheres perfectly. Oh, it's a little bit different apparently. You're supposed to moisten it after you put the nose on your face, which I've never done before, and then leave it on for 15 minutes, delicately peel the patch off, rinse to remove any eventual residue. So basically they're saying there's gonna be some residue, so you better be ready for it. So the Sephora website says pretty much the same thing as this little thing does. It just says it is an effective anti-blackhead nose strip that deeply cleanses skin and unclogs pores, removing blackheads, impurities, and excess oil. So we're gonna see how well this one works. For $3 for one strip, this is definitely the most expensive one that I've gotten so far. It's got a pretty easy rip mechanism. It smells like the Daiso one, and it looks like the Daiso one. Okay, so I've got some warm water here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and wet my nose with the warm water. Just got water all down my shirt. I am getting water all over myself, but I just want to make sure that my face is super, super wet so that this adheres very, very well. And I think I've accomplished that. I've gotten the entirety of the bottom of my face wet as well. So I'm going to show you guys the before on my wet nose. So this is the before. You guys can see I do have quite a few blackheads. Usually like this area gets really, really clogged with blackheads, and then like just on the very top of my nose I get a lot of them. So that's what we are working with today. I'm just going to get it a little bit more wet just to make sure. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take the strip and put it on my nose. Not perfectly in the center, but what are you gonna do when you're using a viewfinder as your mirror? And then it says to wet it again, so I'm gonna take my wet cotton pad and I'm going to wet it again. This is very odd. And it changes colors, which is fun. This is so lopsided, I'm very sorry. But hopefully that doesn't bother you as much as it bothers me. That dripped in my mouth and it did not smell good. Okay. Flatten you out. Okay, y'all, so I'm just going to set my timer for a mere 15 minutes and we will be back to see if this pore strip does any better than all the other ones I have. I just touched it and there's residue on my hand. Interesting. So I will be back in 15 minutes. I'm trying to like press it down just to make sure that it's completely adhered and it keeps lifting up. I don't know if you guys can see right there, but like right here, it keeps lifting up and I'm trying to press it down and it's not wanting to stay. I really hope that it gets the blackheads in that area. But yeah, it's like getting little goo all over me. This is weird. You wanted to come hang out while I have a pore strip on my nose? Are you going to grace this YouTube video with your presence for a very short time? And then maybe? Oh yes! Look what you guys did! You got her to stay. You know, peep, YouTube really loves when you're in my videos. You're famous. They're all subscribed to you, pretty much. I have like 2 minutes left on this thing. It is feeling crusty, which means hopefully it will do a good job. It is really feeling crusty though. I am ready. Ready to take it off. I love doing this little scrunchy thing to see if it's ready. And it's ready. I just have to wait for the full 15 minutes. I have 1 minute remaining. Why did you choose to sit with your butt facing everybody? That was rude. You don't even want to show them your face? You're too good for YouTube? SB's like, what at? Aw. I should probably move it so you guys can see Pete. Let's hope that it focuses on me the entire time though, because that would be annoying if it didn't. Maybe I'll zoom you guys in just a little bit more. Oh, okay, great. Maybe it wasn't a great idea for me to move it to where everybody can see you licking your butt. Jesus, man. Just sit here, just trying to film a YouTube video, and then your cat has to make you censor her with your shoulder. All right, I'm moving her out of frame. I swear, every time I move her, she moves herself a little bit more into frame. Okay, now she's not in frame. Okay, she's just randomly gonna be popping in and out of frame, so I'm sorry if that bothers you. I know you're here for the post strip, but we are gonna start ripping this puppy off. So as you can see, it kind of ridged itself a little bit, which I'm hoping doesn't make a huge difference. And right here is not even attached. I'm not really sure what's going on with that. It's kind of weird, but we are gonna go ahead and get peeling on this. It just says to gently peel. It doesn't say which way to peel, so we're just gonna peel the only way we know how. It feels sticky, but it doesn't feel sticky like a Biore strip feels sticky, you know what I mean? It just feels sticky, but it doesn't hurt. Looks like it's getting quite a bit so far, though. Well, that's some attractive residue on there. This got a good amount. This didn't do too bad. It didn't get as much as the Biore charcoal pore strip. I still think the Biore charcoal pore strip is like reigning champion, but this did get a good amount. So I'll go ahead and show you guys up close here what we've got going on. It's kind of hard to see on this because it's more of a gray rather than a black, but you can see it got quite a bit on like the bottom area of my nose here. And I mean, it did a decent job. It definitely left a lot of residue. And now I'll go ahead and insert an up close with a macro lens of what this pore strip looks like so you guys can see more how many it got. I know, not for the faint-hearted. It's pretty gross, but it's also so satisfying. So I'll go ahead and show you guys what my nose looks like now. Obviously, we've got some residue going on here, so I'm going to go ahead and wipe that off real quick with a nice wet tissue or cotton swab. Let's see how easily it comes off. Okay. I'm really having to rub hard to get that off. Okay, so here, SB, I swear to God, you are killing me here. Okay, so this is the after of my nose. It definitely didn't get all of them. I don't know what pore strip will ever completely extract all of my blackheads. I would probably like scream if I saw how many blackheads. Like if I saw a pore strip, like it would literally be covered. Every square inch of this little pore strip would be covered in a blackhead if it actually extracted every single blackhead on my nose. But it did a decent job. So I'm gonna zoom you guys back out. So all in all, I definitely wouldn't repurchase this one since it is $3 just for one pore strip. And keep in mind the Biore charcoal pore strips are usually between $5.99 and $7.99, but you get 6 strips inside of that one. So it's definitely a much better deal for that. So I will not be repurchasing these, unfortunately. And just the whole act of doing it and then getting it wet again, it made it really slimy and like sticky, and also I got residue on my hands. You guys can still see there's residue on my nails, and like while that was wet it like was sticking to stuff. So like I had touched a cotton ball and the charcoal part was like sticking to my fingers, like you know how when you're trying to take off your nail polish and the cotton ball like sticks to your nail polish? Yeah, it was like that, and it was not pleasant. So I did not like the experience of it at all. It did not smell good to me. It smelled just like the Daiso one, which is just like pure like alcohol. Not really my favorite. So unfortunately this one is not my favorite out of all of the charcoal pore strips I have tried. If you do want to watch more of my charcoal pore strips video, I will leave my pore strip playlist right up here for you guys to check that out, and I will also leave it in the description box below. I do have a video on the Biore charcoal pore strips, so if you want to know how those ones work, I personally think they have been the best so far. So yeah, that is everything. If you guys like this video, be sure to show some love to the like button down there, and if you subscribe, you can be a member of my Muse family. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peep cleaned herself for this entire video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye bye.